Hey, what's going on? Chris Espinola here. I just wanted to go through a quick training on how to use Awebber to send out email broadcasts to your list that you're advertising your services or products to. And I know for some of you this is going to be pretty simple, but there are a few people out there that just don't know. And I wanted to run through a quick training on how to send out an email broadcast. And I'm actually going to show you live as I'm getting ready to send an email out to one of my lists. So first thing you want to do is log on to your Awebber account. And before I go forward, you can actually use, you know, there's a bunch of different email autoresponder companies out there that you could use to cater to your lists that you're building and growing for your businesses. I personally use Awebber, and if you need a direct link, please let me know. Send me an email or a message, and I'll go ahead and forward you that. But anyway, here we go. You want to log into your Awebber account. This is the login page. Here's an overview of my account. I'm not running any ad campaigns currently, but I do have, excuse me, I do have a couple lists that I'm marketing to. And this is the current list that I'm going to be sending this email to. First thing you want to do is go to the messages here at your top bar, scroll down to broadcasts. It's going to bring you to this window. And as you can see, I have the draft already here, but I want to start a complete brand new email that I'm going to send out to my subscriber list. You can click here and pick the editor that you want to use. I personally take a shortcut to the old original Awebber editor. I just click on the URL up here, add a backslash, and then add, hit enter, and it brings me to the old editor. I just, for some reason, I like it better. I like the prompts and the messaging. I just think it's a little bit easier for me personally. But feel free to do it anywhere you like. First thing I do, I scroll all the way down to the plain text message box. The reason I do this is I want to avoid any hidden codes that might be attached to the message that I'm going to send out to my list. Excuse me, notification here of music I got playing in the background. If anyone out there is a Deftones fan, it's one of the best albums they ever put out. It's great. But anyway, let me get back to this. The steps I'm going to show you increase, or I should say decrease the likelihood of any spam notifications or warnings being attracted to your email, causing your email to hit the spam box instead of someone's inbox. So first thing is I want to either type a message here and add my links that I want them to click, or what I personally like to do, I'm using a MacBook Pro, and there's a program, the text edit here. I basically already wrote this message, or I should say copy and pasted a message that I felt catered to what I want to present to my list. And here it is here. I basically do any corrections or adjustments here in this editor. Once I'm done with the message, I basically take it, highlight everything I'm going to be emailing to my list. I copy it. I go back over to Awebber. In the plain text message box, I just paste my message in. And as you can see, my message is all here, just how I want it to appear to my email list. I'm just checking, make sure there's no spelling mistakes that were made. As you can see, here's my plain text link. And I like to send a plain text in case some people, depending on where they're viewing their email, they might not have service that provides the HTML text copy of the email. So they might only be able to view the plain text message. And that is why I do it this way. Or I should say, reason number 2 why I do it this way. But I basically make sure everything's okay. This is actually the title I'm going to be using. I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to paste it here. That's going to be the subject line of the email. Before I copy and paste my message here in the HTML message box, I want to save this message. And I'm just going to ignore this message here. It's just in regards to the link I'm sending my list to, and it's just because of the tracking code that I have attached. It's taking a while for that link to open while I'm saving this message. So as you can see, I saved the message here in my draft box, and because of the same strategy I showed you, look at my spam score, 0. How do you like that, huh? So I go back into my message to the edit button. I scroll down. Here's the message. I want to delete this because this is actually my title. And I want to scroll down here. What I like to do, I like to add a couple of dots at the end of my message, just so the end of my email doesn't end right at the bottom where you'll get, my company address and whether or not the email subscriber wants to unsubscribe from your list. I rather them, some people won't scroll all the way down, so I basically just hit enter a couple of times, hit the dot number, symbol, do that a couple of times, do the same thing, and I'll show you exactly why when we test the email. After I do that, I basically highlight everything in this box, and I just copy it, and I attach it up to this box, and I paste it. As you can see, all my message, my total message is here. I'm going to adjust it a little bit, but you see my 2 dots here as well. Everything looks good. Now the HTML message box, I'm going to make this look a little bit more attractive, okay? Basically want to copy my link that they'll be clicking on. I'm going to actually highlight this whole sentence here. I'm going to link that to my link. Just paste it there. I'm going to hit OK. See how it highlighted? So I can delete this URL here. Message looks a little neater. I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to link it. Delete this here. I'm actually going to highlight this as well. Make it a hyperlink. What do you think? Looks nice? Let's change this up a little bit. Excuse me. That's that. This changes the look up a little bit. You know what I mean? Alright. I'm just going to ignore that again. I'm going to save that. Look at that, spam score still 0. My message is saved. So what I want to do now, I want to test my link. I'm going to send it to myself. Excuse me, test my email. Email went through. I'm going to go to my account. There's my email I just sent. So look at that. So this is how it looks when the prospect that you have on your list sees when he obtains it. And this is the reason why I put 2 dots at the end of my email. I want it to be as far away as possible of the bottom of the email where it shows my business address and then the options to the list, the person on your list who either unsubscribed or changed their subscriber options. I'd rather keep them on my list so they can get the valuable information or products that I send to them. So before everything does look good, I just want to take another glance over, and I want to check my links. Looks like everything's working fine. Boom. Actually, this link I have is on a rotator because I'm actually helping my team members get some sales, so I put them on a rotator for an ad campaign that I'm running, and this is the follow-up sequence, the emails that I'm sending to them. But here we go. Here's my email. I'm happy with how it looks. Just want to get that out of my box, my inbox. Get that out of there. I'm gonna go back to Awebber account, and I'm gonna hit the edit button. Just want to check everything out again. Everything looks good. I already have it. I'm sending it to the correct email list. If I wanted to add any additional lists to this same email, I would go here, and it will bring up the other lists you have set up within your Awebber autoresponder. I only want to send this to this particular list. I want tracking clicks on. I don't want to share it on social media because this is a very targeted list that I'm sending this email campaign to, and I want to be emailed with some quick stats. This is the link. My message is A-OK. Everything looks good. We're ready to rock and roll. And all you do is, if you want to schedule this to go out a certain day or time, you would click here, and you can go ahead and pick whenever you want to send this email out. I actually want to send this out to this list right now, and I'm going to go ahead and do that live. It's going to ask me if I want to send it now, and yes, I do. Boom, and it's out of there. So once it's finished sending, you'll start to get stats, and here's some stats of other emails that I've sent out to this particular list. I want to show you one more thing. So under messages, broadcasts are emails that you want to put together and send out. For example, if you want to send out an email daily, you would go ahead and do that here. Follow-up series are emails that are sent out automatically to anyone that enters your list as soon as they enter the email into your opt-in page or lead capture page. It's called the number of things actually. But whenever someone signs up for your list, you can have automatic emails sent out automatically, and that is what's called a follow-up series. And I just want to make sure that email went out before I switch screens. And what I do when I set up an advertisement campaign, I'll go look at other lists that I've have marketed campaigns on, and I look to see what emails got the best responses, and I take those emails that I had sent out as broadcasts, and I put together, and obviously I structure them to um, you know to be about what I'm advertising, or the content that I'm sending to my list. So there's some congruency there. But that's what I use the broadcast messages for. And here's some campaigns that I've sent. And what I do, let me just go down. I'll go down and I'll look for emails that have high open rates and high click rates, and I review, see what's going on with the email and what might work on a follow-up sequence. As you can see here, I have 4 follow-up emails to go out. This one goes out immediately after someone opts into my email list, or the product that I'm selling. As you can see, that I'm getting a very high open rate when I use this follow-up series. Over 26.5% of the people that see the email open it. And here's the list. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm probably going to eliminate these 2 emails and replace them with 2 higher opened emails that I have sent in previous broadcast messages. But anyway, I think this should wrap it up for this quick broadcast or tutorial on how to send emails out through your Awebber autoresponder. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up by email, and let's do this. Let me know if you have any questions. If you find some value in this, please let me know. If you have anything going on, I'll be happy to help. Peace!